Welcome back to JR's Brews Reviews. Glad to have you here. Today's beer review. It's a huge one, isn't it? it's it's one of those massive pints. Oh, these cans always crack me up because you know I'm not going to drink this whole thing on one video because you do these videos in 5 minutes. That's a lot to drink, or 10 minutes tops, or whatever. Anyway, today's beer review is a Modelo Chelada Especial, or Modelo Especial Chelada. I don't know. I'm just going in order. Modelo Chelada Especial. Makes sense, right? Let me show you the can before we get started, like I always do. It's been sitting for about 10 minutes, so it's got a lot of condensation on it. I'm going to see if I can wipe this off for you. I don't know. I can get the whole can in there. I like most of Modelo's stuff. Usually really good. I have not had this before, so don't know what it's going to be like. Back is just like the front. Almost dropped it there. It's so heavy. Okay, let's read about it. Well, you already know Modelo Chelada Especial, and that's as far as I can go. I'm going to read this side because it's in English. This side's not. I didn't even notice that before. Here we go. Chelada Especial with natural and artificial flavors of tomato and lime with salt. Brewed in Mexico. I'm looking for the 3.5% alcohol by volume. So it's not very strong. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. Brewed and canned by Cerveceria Modelo in Nava, Mexico. It's got beer with natural flavors, artificial flavors, and sweeteners, and certified colors. What exactly is a certified color? I don't know. That is all that's on here. Well, other than 1925, when Cerveceria Modelo was started up, I believe, in Mexico. That's it. That's all we got. For such a big can, they don't put much on there. And I hope you don't expect me to drink this whole thing. This is if you don't know, this chelada, and I'm probably going to mispronounce it, is sort of a takeoff on the Michelada, which is sort of like a tomato beer drink. How's that? That's about as good as I can tell you. That's all I know. It does have a beer color to it, but it also has that tomato look to it. I poured it real slow, so if it's not getting much of a head, that's my fault. Which I don't think this would probably get much of a head anyway. We're going to stick with that. That is a very unusual color. Kind of I don't even know. Yeah, let's just say you take beer and you pour tomato juice in it. That's the color you're going to get. Kind of a reddish orange, I guess. Very unusual color. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have got a head on it. Hazy, cloudy. Yeah, kind of. Let's go with real cloudy. Very little carbonation. I actually don't see any carbonation in there. That's a weird looking beer. I don't expect much of a beer flavor to this since it's let's say 3.5% alcohol. I don't expect it to taste like a Modelo. Let's just say that. Give it a smell. Ooh. I guess I should have expected that. Smells like V8. You know, the tomato juice. It smells like a V8 with a hint of lime. That's about it too. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this because although I don't dislike V8 tomato juice, let's just say, I don't drink it that often, hardly ever. I guess a small glass is okay every once in a while. I don't actually go out and buy it. I said that's all you can smell is that tomato juice with a touch of lime. It's almost like a, oh wow, I don't even know. Yeah, it's got to be lime. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot. Cheers. Okay. Wow, that's unusual. Very heavy with the tomato flavoring, tomato juice. I mean, it tastes a lot like V8, watered down V8, I guess you could say, because it's not thick like V8's tomatoes. That's very unusual. Um, like I said, heavy tomato flavor. It's the lime flavor that's making it very weird. It gives it a almost like a 7 Up flavor or a Sprite flavor mixed in with the tomato juice. Like a little bit of a sharpness. It's just a little because the tomato flavoring is overpowering everything. uh, it's a medium, well, maybe light to medium body, somewhere in there in between. Uh, I'm still trying to decide. This is one of those. This is one of those beers. I'm still trying to decide if I like it or not. It has a crispness when you first drink it, of almost like Sprite. That's I don't know. It's got to be the lime that's in there. That's probably what's doing it. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see a lot of carbonation when I poured it, probably because I poured it so slow. You can feel the carbonation when you go to drink it. I don't know. Um, like I said, I like Modelo. Uh, anytime we go to a Mexican restaurant, that's usually what I have. Is a Modelo. I've had quite a few different types of Modelo beers, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy them. I probably wouldn't buy this one. Yeah, if you like tomato juice, you'll probably like this. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a fan. It's kind of has a watery flavor. Um, yeah, and the more you drink, the flavors start to become uh, fake or like definitely artificial. Like they're not real. Um, yeah, it's just artificial flavors. Unfortunately, yeah, I won't drink the rest of that can. I can tell you that right now. I probably won't. You won't see me on video drink the rest of this if I drink the rest. Uh, like I said, if you like tomato juice, you'll probably like this. It has no beer taste. Now, the tomato flavoring. Oh, by the way, you can taste the salt in it too. Yeah, the salt is definitely in there. It's making my white eyes water. But the tomato flavor, that artificialness, sort of overpowers any beer flavor that's in there. You couldn't tell if you just give this to somebody, they wouldn't know it was beer. Um, yeah. I think I'm just gonna push this over here and give you my score on this. Uh, Unfortunately, in my eyes, it doesn't live up to my Modelo standards. I like Modelo typically. Uh, Not sure about this one. No, I'm gonna rate this. Wow, maybe a. I don't know. I know it's going to be everybody else would rate it higher than me, but this is my review, so I'm only going to rate this maybe a 6.2. I mean, it's good, but definitely nothing special. It's nothing I'd buy again. Uh, kind of wish I would have got a smaller can than this. These giant pipe cans. That's it. Yeah, 6.2 on the Modelo Chelada Especial. Um, wow, it's different. Not my kind of different, though, unfortunately. That's it. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. And just bear with me.